Right, class, here we're going to do the solution to the first problem that we had for the calculating angles worksheet. First thing that I've got to do, I just want to go and collect a nice thick color. We've got to look for all our clues, and we can see here that we have parallel lines. That is one clue that we need to use. We have also got an angle that they've given us there, and we've got an angle that they've given us there. We've also got a nice triangle over here that we can look at, and this triangle can all be used to calculate angles A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. Right, now I've made a bit of a mess of this, so I'm quickly going to erase what I've done here so we can clean it up nicely for you again, knowing what we need to look at and what clues we've got, and we can start with the first angles. Let's have a look. We don't necessarily have to start with angle A, but let's have a look at angle A, and I can immediately see I've got a lovely Z shape over here. I'm going to try and draw it as smooth as I can. Our rule says that the angles formed between two parallel lines, we call them alternate angles, are equal. So angle A is going to be equal to that angle there. So our first result is angle A is equal to 57 degrees. Okay, that is our first solution. Let's get rid of this again. And then we can continue. I can see another Z shape. If I look carefully, here's another one over here. And it just so happens that A and B are the first ones, which means this angle and this angle will be equal. So also alternate angles, so we can see that angle B is also equal to, not also, but is equal to 64 degrees. Right, let's get rid of that. And I just want to write in the angles that we have found. Angle A was 57 degrees. It'll help us later on when we try and find the other angles. And angle B is 64 degrees. Right, now moving on to angle C, we can see over here that we have a straight line which will measure 180 degrees. We've got two angles lying next to each other. There's one angle and there's the other angle. These are called supplementary angles. So angle B plus angle C has to give me 180 degrees because that is what the rule says. So let me just get my eraser. We can get rid of this. Just rub it all out. There we go. And back to that. So angle C is going to equal 180 degrees minus this angle that we found earlier, angle B, 64 degrees, which will give us a size of 116 degrees. So just get my nice thick color there again. So angle C is equal to 116 degrees. Right, let's clean this up again. Just erase this all quickly and add in angle C of 116. I can also check because here I have two angles, angle C, angle 64 degrees and angle C, which are co-interior angles. They also have to add up to 180 degrees, which is the case over here. So let's rub that out, get rid of that line, get rid of that line. My word, I've taken out what I've written down. So that is 116 degrees. We've only got one angle left to find, and that is angle D. If I look at my triangle here, I can see that these angles will add up to 180. I already have two of the angles. I just need the third, so I need to add those two and subtract them from D. Or I can look at these angles, which are three angles together on a straight line, giving me 180 degrees. So this angle plus angle D plus 57 should give me 180 degrees. So let me get rid of this quickly. Everything we've done here. That I need to get rid of, and that I need to get rid of. Okay. So angle D, if we add 57 and 64, 57 degrees plus 64 degrees, it's going to give us 1, carry the 121 degrees. So to work it out, I need to take 180 degrees for my straight angle, or for the three angles that the sum of three angles of a triangle, and I need to subtract 121 degrees from it, the sum of this angle and the sum of that angle, or if you will, the sum of that and that. And that should give me a total of 59 degrees. So angle D is equal to 59 degrees. Let me just get rid of this. I've done there so we can clean it up nicely. Get rid of all this. Nice clean piece of paper. It's not messy. Angle D is equal to 59 degrees. And there you have it.